there's another thing, just, while I'm thinking about this, is that typical Western reductive way of thinking, right, is that we have now started to obsess about Iboga and Ibogaine, and perhaps rightly so, but there's a whole apothecary of medicines in the Congo rainforest, just like there is in the Amazon. And why the heck are we just focusing on one? It's just reflective of the sick Western mind that we have to atomize and like fetishize one thing over other things and not understand the full. And so if you're in Gabon, there is a kind of perplexed response to, yeah, there's Iboga and it's great, but what about everything else, And in a way, it's good that I tie myself in knots about this because it's good that the predatory Western farmer brain has not colonized all the plants of the Congo rainforest. Is good in a way, but it's bad in a way that we end up just obsessing about one amazing plant amongst many, many other amazing plants in that forest system.
Yeah, I think part of the reason for that is that business, that saying it's just business. So you
Yeah,
have these psychedelic plant medicines that enter this world of business where all kinds of predatory things are okay in the name of profit and business. And
yeah.
and the two don't come together very gracefully.
Say that again.
Yeah. So how do the Bwiti, or how do the people in Gabon see this, from, I know you've only visited once, but from what you've seen or what you've read, how do they see this idea um, uh, of their place and other plants and knowledge and metaphysics? And that's what spirituality is, it's metaphysics. So at the root of it, the reason people go to the Bwiti is because they have a spiritual experience, and the knowledge keepers of the particular branch or tree, that is Iboga. Um, how do they see their place in it compared to other medicines? What do they think of ayahuasca? What do they think of other plants? And what do they think of other human beings who bring knowledge, whether you're in the Western world or in the indigenous world? It doesn't really matter. Knowledge comes to different people at different times through different avenues. And if any one tribe, I think I'm jumping into the crux of what it is for me, if you don't mind. If any one tribe claims that they are the knowledge keepers and that nobody else has knowledge, that in itself is a divisive thing that belies the claim, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, first of all, massive caveat that I cannot speak with any authority or expertise about a very highly internally diverse system of beliefs, which is perpetually morphing and changing anyway and not fixed in time. So I can't represent that or speak for that or claim to be a white Western interpreter or anything like that. All I can say is my own perspective and my opinion, right? So as a white Western person, um, my perception is that there's incredible openness. There isn't any sense of territorialism. So you can look at the debates on reciprocity and Gabon just like you can with Amazonian cultures. Um, and you can think that there is a claim to superior knowledge, but I don't think it's like that. I think maybe another way of thinking about what it is it's a set of disciplines. It takes many years to be a Nima in different Bwiti systems. So it's a tutelage and an apprenticeship, just like it takes many years to be a monk, a Buddhist monk or a Christian monk. So it's a set of disciplinary practices and slow, careful, deliberative, somatic gathering of knowledge of the body,
As
um,
opposed to,
as opposed to just reading books all the time and having cognitive, conceptual knowledge.
yeah.
Um, and so from that perspective, it's a discipline, and it's carefully internally regulated. And you can't just set yourself up as a, you know, as an expert. That's why I'm pushing away any sense of expertise or claims of wisdom or superior insight, because I don't have any of that. But Yeah, so it's more that it's like a body of knowledge that requires many years of apprenticeship, and that you can't just suddenly, you can't sort of hack that truth.